Good day, everyone. I'm Mike Hampton, and this is Stewardship 365. Can you believe that summer is just around the corner, and no doubt many of you are planning your summer vacations and getaways? It's an exciting time for sure, and challenging at the same time with the cost of fuel and other goods and services on the rise. Most of us look for every financial advantage we can find when it comes to trying to save money while having a good time on vacation. If you are like me, I have used a credit card that pays me back in any number of ways that has allowed us to travel while saving a significant amount of money over the years. I can't imagine to know the total amount of savings we have enjoyed, all because I used a reward-style credit card for many of my everyday purchases. Credit card use has become very commonplace in our society. I think back at my younger years and how rare credit cards actually were. I actually don't even recall my mother having a credit card, and we certainly never used one on a daily basis like I do now in my life. Then I think about how we used to contribute when it came to our tithes and pledges at church. As a young boy, we had two ways to contribute to church, and those were cash and check. Nowadays, there are many methods that we employ to meet our pledge, and one is by credit card. Many members donate to Christ Church using their credit card, and for that, we say thank you very much for being good stewards through regular giving. Credit cards have certainly become an efficient and easy way to donate. With credit cards, as many of you know, there are fees that must be paid by the collector of the funds. This is the downside of any organization using credit cards as a method of payment. Perhaps in the recent past you have donated to another organization and have been asked to add a little extra to cover the credit card company's fees that they charge to handle the transaction. This usually doesn't amount to much, and I know I generally tack on a few extra dollars so that the charitable organization gets the entire amount that I intended to donate. So how does all this apply to Christ Church? I recently discovered that last year Christ Church paid almost $10,000 in credit card company fees. This was shocking to me, and I felt like others needed to know this as well. I do not know how many of you that use credit cards to donate to the church added the little extra to cover the fees associated with your transaction, so I can't comment on that. I will, however, ask you that the next time you make your pledge payment by card, that you consider adding a small amount to cover the fees. The fees charged amount to about $3 for every $100 donated. So if you contribute using a credit card, thank you for your generosity. The act of stewardship means being an effective manager of God's gifts and resources entrusted to us, and I believe this means looking for creative ways to make those gifts and resources more effective in building God's kingdom here on earth. Just like each of us looks for ways to maximize our money so that vacations can be more fun and less financially painful, we have an obligation to maximize the resources we use to share God's love with the world around us. Thanks for considering this, and I hope it brings a better understanding of how our pledges are used in conducting the business of the church. So, until next time, may God bless you in your efforts to share His love and kindness through stewardship.